Pretty sure we have an idea what's about to be said here.
A lawyer, but not your lawyer. Today we have to discuss the jury selection that started in the Karmelo Anthony trial. Now, you've probably heard of Karmelo Anthony, 17-year-old young black male who was accused of murdering Austin Metcalf. Before we get started, we need some ground rules. You need to know that my cousin was murdered in 2010. I'm never going to bring up any gory details of this trial.
Karmelo wasn't competing, but they both ran track. One rule in track, never go under rival. Oh, one rule in track, never go under rivals 10 areas. This was premeditated. So why do they show that he would? I guess they just want to correlate that he was a track star. See, there's confusion right there. I thought he was competing. What the hell was he doing? I mean, it doesn't matter. You can be there, obviously, if that's your sport. Maybe he was scoping out the competition. I don't know. But the weapon part, especially if they didn't know each other, somebody just said that they didn't know each other. Defending himself against the touch, Devon. Are you serious right now? So Generation X, this is how y'all handled shit, Bueller? So Generation X, so y'all trying to tell me that when someone touched you, you killed them? I'm gonna just say it, y'all. I ain't got time to be fucking around, because if y'all gonna be fucking around with me, I'm gonna fuck around with y'all. So you really trying to tell me that it makes sense that it's a self-defense because I dare you to touch me and he touches them? Ain't that shit that kids do? Ain't that shit that younger people used to do back in the day? I dare you. So somebody should be the fuck on up out of here. Child, tread lightly with me today, because I am not in the mood for foolishness when it comes to shit like this, okay? If you want to act crazy, please take it someplace else. Please take it someplace else. That's what I'm saying. Right. So it's just, I mean, we know that they don't. We know that they don't. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, if somebody is trying to say that this warrants death, please leave now, okay? If this warrants death, because unless this is the neck and you're choking the neck, like I'll be feeling with Trinidad, I'll be ready to choke his neck. But unless you're doing physically that, I'm not sure this warrants. And there was no fist fight, no fight of any sort. Anyway.
Always do my best to be compassionate to both sides. With that being said, breakdown of what happened, as far as we know, goes as follows. April 2nd, 2025, both Austin and Karmelo were at a track meet in Frisco.
As I reported yesterday on my page, I said that there will be riots and protests.
Damn, he got a long head. Is that the view of... Yo, he got that shirt on like that girl had the other day. If you don't go get a new shirt that's new instead of this wrung out collar, you can mess.
Well, it's already starting. They're outside the court. They want justice for Karmelo Anthony. Now, I thought they'd have some class in this case and just stay away. But I was...
Wait, man. Act like you got some... Come on, y'all. These people already pissing me off. So you didn't think that protesters were going to come, dummy? Come on now. You not that stupid.
What's wrong? This is absolutely disgusting. We know what Anthony's charged with. Nowhere did he ever say it was self-defense. Nowhere did he ever say he was in danger. The only words he said were, "I did it." Now, I feel bad that the Metcalf family has to walk through this to court.
Oh my God, white people, y'all gonna piss me off too? What the fuck did you think was gonna happen, bald ass, long ass, funky ass shirt wearing white man? What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? Shut up.
Okay, jury selection begins
don't
today in the
piss me
Karmelo
off.
Anthony trial. So let's talk a little bit about what are going to be the primary topics.
Not listening to you for 7 minutes.
Today begins the jury trial of Karmelo Anthony. And if you don't remember what this case was about, he
How old
is
are you?
alleged to have murdered a young man named Austin Metcalf at a track meet at their school by stabbing him. His defense team is claiming self-defense. Essentially, the facts are, and this is coming from his defense.
I'm thinking you shouldn't have stiletto nails as long as your fingers are, but to each his own child. Come on, Morticia.
Team specifically, that there was an altercation between Karmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf.
Edward Scissorhands are pissing me off. Next.
Karmelo Anthony versus the state. The trial is today. there's too much emotion wrapped into this case, right? And you can't talk
y'all
about
are making
either
me
side
emotional.
without both sides crashing out. But I'll just say this. While I don't believe the Metcalf brothers are necessarily innocent in the sense of them bullying Carmelo Anthony, I do believe that the two brothers were bullying Carmelo Anthony, pushing him around like they said. That does not change the fact that Carmelo Anthony was tweaking and still used an excessive use of force, on top of that brandishing the weapon and then saying, touch me and see what happens. When it comes to self-defense law, you cannot provoke an incident in that capacity, right? It's similar to the situation with Chud the Builder, right? A lot of people think Chud the Builder is innocent, but he was pretty much moving like a Carmelo Anthony, right? He had weapons on him and he was pretty much ready to use them, and he initiated a threat.
Is that what he was doing, Chud the Builder, child? I can't keep up with all these racists all around here. I can't do it. I do know that they threatening our friend Poetic Flacco, which is some bullshit. They over there threatening him in his comments and doing dumb shit because everybody is crazy. Everybody is crazy.
In order to provoke an incident to happen. It doesn't matter if Austin Metcalf was a bully. We're not talking about whether Austin Metcalf was a good kid or not. What we're talking about is if the force that Carmelo Anthony used was necessary in that situation. Most self-defense cases are going to want an equal use of force, which is why Chet the Builder is having a hard time right now. And you can say, yeah, they were.
He just got arrested. How's he having a hard time? Child, you're pissing me off too. Oh, not you again.
So jury selection in the trial for Carmelo Anthony, who is...
Come on, ABCD, save this, save it, because everybody's getting on my nerves.
...is being tried for first-degree unaliving of Austin Metcalf begins today. Now, before we get into the details of the trial, I just want to start off by saying this. Number one is, this is Carmelo Anthony. The picture you'll see when you look him up is a mugshot from the day he was arrested. And in my opinion, the reason that that picture is surfacing so much online is because they want to dehumanize this young black.
I can't do this. Maybe they should just bust out his baby picture and show that. Nigga, what the fuck are they supposed to show? Like, what are we talking about right now? This nigga is on fucking trial for red rum as a fucking minor. Oh, what you will see is his mug shot. That's what we're supposed to see. You're done.
The Carmelo Anthony trial starts today, June.
Where are the Chinese people? I can't do this. I am about to shut this shit down. I can't take it. Neither side is getting, both of y'all are getting on my nerves. White people and black people, y'all all are stupid. Damn. Is anyone non-biased around here? Is anyone non-biased? Damn.
First, 2026 at 9 a.m. Texas time. And according to an email that I received from the communications officer at Collin County Courthouse, today is supposed to start the jury selection process.
Correct.
In this email, he addresses those of us that applied to be media inside of the courtroom, but were not approved. And in this email, he gives us a sneak peek of what is supposed to take place today.
Girl, you don't know nothing.
Today, the Carmelo Anthony trial starts.
Oh my God.
And all I have to say is justice for Austin Metcalf. Not because of skin color, but because a 17-year-old brought a weapon to school grounds, started a conflict, and murdered someone else. Stereotypes exist for a reason, and let me just tell you about how he was raised. Carmelo.
Ooh, how the hell do you
single mom.
Now this white man knows how Carmelo was raised.
Doesn't have the father of the child in the household.
The father was in White people, y'all really do get on my fucking nerves, okay? I don't say it often, but y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all out here making up shit just as much as the colored community is, and y'all think you so much better. This nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. Man had a whole ass mother and father, or a child had a whole ass mother and father in his fucking life. Now he out here doing some damn racist shit. And what difference does it make? He ain't making no fucking decisions anyway.
Doesn't teach
I'm
him.
not listening to you. Oh, well, why ain't nobody say nothing about this? Whoever over there a second ago, whatever white man said that shit about the protesters for Karmelo, how come you ain't say nothing about this? We knew there would be protesters. What the fuck? We knew this. Y'all are so stupid. Night Jade. Thank you, boo. She said lock his ass. Oh my God. I just love how these people know the whole story. They know their whole backgrounds. They know how they was raised. They know what's going to happen. They know about all the evidence, blah, blah, blah. I'm always a proponent, or I'm always going to say that nobody should be taking nobody on the fuck up out of here. Unless it's your life versus my life. Other than that, we're going to have to wait and see. Child, this is going to be a mess. Shout out to Texas. Good luck to y'all. Texas, y'all have been fucking up a lot lately. What is going on? Texas got more dumb ass, crazy ass, funky ass stories than a little damn bit. Shout out to the high STI, STD rates after, what was that last holiday? Spring break. Whoo. Child. Black man, you're supposed to be over there on the other side. What are you doing over here? Oh, it's just a black thing over his face. Oh, child, I thought it was a black man. What the fuck are you hiding for? All right. We got the dogs out. Fido's Let me tell y'all something. If I lived in daggone Texas, this is the last place I would want to be. This is the last place I would want to be around, hang around there, none of that. I'm gonna be at, child, I might be at Applebee's, and you know I don't go there. I would rather be at Applebee's than be over here with this bullshit. I'm telling you.
Y'all, so we have just wrapped up day one at the Collin County Courthouse for the Karmelo Anthony murder trial. As you can see, that is the courthouse in the back of me. And when I tell you it has been a long day, please believe me, this is what we're looking at. They had over 600 individuals to show up today for jury selections. Collin County, you showed out and did your thing for both. This is good for both sides, right? For both the state, the prosecution, and the defense team. Here's the thing. We didn't get a lot of movement on that. We were almost 4 hours delayed today. So what's happening is they were able to narrow it down to 500 people. They're going to come back on Wednesday morning if they are confirmed. They will be either confirmed or denied. If they are confirmed, they come back 8:30 a.m. on Wednesday. It's going to be a very long day. Interesting enough, listen, there was some white males on the jury, or that stood as potential jurors, that did not agree with the judge about the law. And they said, you know, you're talking about the law, and we understand the law, but this country has a complicated history when it comes to law, because our law has been very unfair to people of color. Woo, y'all. All right, y'all.
Oh my God. This is not about color. This is not about color. Okay.
The African-American teenager who took the life of Austin Metcalf is about to begin trial. Anthony, 19.
Karmelo Anthony trial started today, and all I gotta say is justice for Karmelo, man. It was self-defense, and we already know if it was
Child, Lil Wayne's son. No. All right, I'm done. I have had enough. I'm moving on. I would rather talk about fucking tonight's conversation. These people are getting on my last damn nerves.